Morgan, but I got to have this on.
We're here with final at Pleasant Grove Hawk Stadium, 55-14. Big night for Pleasant Grove, kind of exactly what we expected, right, Tony?
They pretty much did whatever they wanted to, and it could have been 80-0. I mean, it was ugly.
Yeah.
Early first play, interception didn't start out good, but Sergio made a big play down here to swing the momentum back towards Pleasant Grove, and after that, it was all downhill for Community.
Yeah, the front seven took over tonight on defense. I mean, they just really could not get anything started. Lots of in the backfield stops.
It just shows how dominant Pleasant Grove's defensive line is in defense, because they had a running back with over 1,300 yards.
Yeah.
And he pretty much got shut out until late in the ball game.
Well, Coach Fuller works 22-hour days, so you just
pays off.
So that guy doesn't do that, Man, well, tell me about everything that went on tonight. How proud are you of this program and all these kids here tonight?
Great day to be a Hawk. Great night to be a Hawk.
You've been saying that a lot lately.
Chilly night to be a Hawk. We're frozen over here a little bit, and the helmets have some ice on them, but it is a great night. Great turnout. The fans still turned out, even though it's cold.
We had just talked about that it wasn't as cold before the game. So
yeah, somebody did say
we
that.
might have jinxed it because the good thing was the wind wasn't blowing tonight, and we may not be as cold as Coach Gibson is right now. He got doused with a water cooler. Out there on the field by the players after the game, and I'm pretty sure that's hitting about now.
He may have lost a step in high school because they caught him.
After about 3 of them grabbed a hold of it, he didn't have much of a chance there.
I didn't see a flag, though.
So right now, let's update everybody. Texas High is in overtime with Lufkin. Do have some finals for you. Arkansas High did win 24-21, and they will host a playoff game.
Great.
Good deal.
Next Friday, or I'm assuming Friday night. I don't know that. Spring Hill got their first playoff win since I was there.
That's great. That's awesome.
I mean, hey, how long have I been gone? It took like 16, 17 years for them to.
You completely destroyed the program when you left.
Cattle Mills has a good football team, too. That's a good playoff win.
That's great for our district. That's great for our district.
I just cannot get over this Winsboro Hook score. 47-21. I just don't understand. I don't think anybody picked Winsboro. They're an even football team on the year.
I thought it would be a close game, but I thought Hooks would take it.
But that's why they play the game.
Yeah, very true. Dangerfield pitched a shutout, 18-0. And, there's sitting a whole lot of people playing right now. I guess the big one would be Texas High's in overtime with Lufkin. But right here at PG Hawk Stadium, a dominant win, as expected. Moving on to the second round. Any idea who we might be playing?
I believe we'll play Salado. Yeah. And Salado is up 57-16 going into the fourth quarter. And so, according to our app here.
So, are they close to Sulphur Springs?
No, they're Salado is about 45 minutes north of Austin.
Oh, okay.
So, it's way down Interstate 35, maybe an hour north of Austin. It's way down there. So.
And right now, I'm showing that Bullitt and Mejia are tied. And I expected Mejia to take that one.
I thought that would be a blowout. I thought Mejia would run away with that.
I don't know what the final score at Foreman was, but it got bad quick, fast, and in a hurry. And what's bad is I think that team drove like 6 hours to come play them. Now, I don't understand Arkansas high school football. Why on earth in the first round is a team from Northeast Arkansas driving all the way to Foreman?
Especially in the first round.
It doesn't matter. Imagine an El Paso team, a Texarkana team getting linked up, because that's how it works in Arkansas. What do? Somebody has to play at home in Arkansas first round. So you can't beat in Dallas. You have to go there. It's crazy.
Hey, well, it worked out for Foreman.
I mean, it worked out great for Foreman. Hey, let me tell you what game I'm not coming to is when y'all go to El Paso. I will not be there.
I'm going.
I'll see Craig out there.
For the record, we're not going to El Paso anytime soon. Just clear that up before the rumor gets out.
But just know that the Hawks aren't scared to go play somebody in El Paso.
Hey, that's right. And I guarantee you, the Hawks supporters up here in the stands, they'd be sitting in El Paso.
Well, I mean, I'm going to support y'all from afar on that one. I do have a travel distance that I won't go past.
It's probably a little warmer there, wouldn't it be? Or maybe
I would
not.
believe so. Hey, kudos to our district. 3-1 in week 1 of playoff football.
Man, I had Pittsburgh beating Sunnyvale. I wanted to be right so bad. So bad.
Yep.
It was closer than what Sunnyvale wanted it to be.
Oh, I can imagine.
So
I've been saying all year, I don't think Sunnyvale's as good. They're just not playing the same caliber opponents. You know, this schedule, it's exciting for fans, the kind of schedule PG's playing, because every time you come out here, they're playing a great football team, and it's exciting. But, you know, you flip that, some of these other schools don't do that. You know, you want to go in 10-0. I mean, you can go in 10-0, I guess, but
I don't think Sunnyvale's as good as their record. They run into PG. I think it's going to be over for them.
When talking about playing tough teams, that's one of the challenges that Coach Gibson faces. You go to state championship games, win state championship games, and people really don't want to play you. Scheduling those games it gets more difficult each year, and he's back to back, and we're about to realign again this year. And we're going to have probably some challenges in creating the schedule for next year.
Let's get a prediction from you. How's this realignment going to go? What's your prediction?
In regards to,
we're going to be same district, same everything.
Oh, you know what? I think it'll be close, but I don't. We really don't know. We're hearing North Lamar is going to drop down. Maybe hopefully get them in our district. It'll be another a school that'd be a good competitor for us.
Find somebody closer.
Well, I hear you, but I think with them dropping down, there's a possibility they move into our district. But you really, what you guys know this, you don't know until it comes out. You really don't know what your district's going to be and how it's all going to be aligned and who went up and who went down and what that number is. So we're just going to wait and see, and it'll be everybody making their speculations of what it's going to look like and their predictions, but none of them are right until UIL releases it in February.
We have a unverified update right now. 35-28, Lufkin in overtime. Texas High will have their chance with the football.
That's going to be a tough ride home. They played them tough all night long.
That's
get them in
over.
overtime.
Not over.
Oh, is it not over?
No, they still get the ball.
Okay.
Big exciting game, big upset. So if let's wait till February. Let's do that. Let's enjoy this. Let you enjoy this win. But, you know, hey, I do think that might be something fun for us to cover. They were telling me it's like just a conference room full of football coaches, and when those things at 9 o'clock when it hits, he said it's like the stock market in there.
Yeah.
He said people are just quitting on the spot.
Trying to find games and fill holes on your schedule.
The schedule you thought you had doesn't exist anymore, you know? Sounds like a game day kind of place.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great place for Texarkana game day.
Sir, did you just resign? Come holler at me real quick. Tell me what happened. Tell me why.
I'm not putting up with this.
I'm not going in district with Pleasant Grove, Gilmer. I do not want to play in that district.
Yeah. We're proud of our Hawks tonight. Another senior win. You know, this may be the last game.
In that second half, we saw a lot of new players get some time and get in the end zone. So that's good for next year as well.
Right.
Speaking of new players, it's a lot of depth at the running back position. I saw Antonio Watkins had a good run. Is it Trenton Kelly? Is that how you say his name?
His last name is Kelly. Yeah, he got moved
up. Reese Elrod,
JV or freshman, I think.
A number of other guys came in there and
Reese had a good game late.
They still moved the ball well when they brought in the second and third string running back. So I thought they did a great job.
Is that Donnie Kelly's son?
I think so.
Yeah.
I bet he's got a little athlete in his bloodline.
Yeah.
If I had to say so.
Is he a freshman? I think he's a freshman.
He's pretty young.
He's young.
We'll wait on that just a second. So give me some ideas. You have any idea where, anywhere?
It'll be Friday or Saturday, and let's wait till Coach Gibson gets over here and see if he has any information, any insight as to where the game will be next week. I'm pretty sure we're playing Salado, but it seems like the Metroplex might be a halfway point for both schools.
Greg has connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Here's
a few
what we
people up
need.
there named
We
Charles.
need a chartered flight somehow or a bus. That'd be ideal for us,
You
Mr.
have some
Purtle.
connections? Oh, I thought you were talking
He
to
knows
Craig.
Well, I mean, whoever wants to pay for it,
Craig.
No.
whoever wants to pay for it, I'm down. But
I know a Silverado that'll be heading wherever we're going, but I don't know if that's.
I know a Ford Raptor that'll get there faster.
We'll see.
Hauling a
Not if you're
trailer.
pulling that trailer.
Hey, I get like 6 miles a gallon pulling that trailer. When I got it, the guy told me, man, don't get this trailer. It's way too big. I'm like, nah, man, I got all this stuff. I need about half the size of that trailer.
That's a big trailer.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that big until, you know. I have a really good joke to make right now. I'm going to hold it off. Anyway, man, appreciate you coming on.
All right. Thank you guys for being here.
And congratulations.
We'll see you
Man,
next
a lot
week.
to be proud of
Yes,
right
sir.
now. We'll see
Yes,
you next
sir.
week for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, brother. You all right?
Any update on the Tigers?
Oh, update on the Tigers right now. I think it's 4th down. Let's see what happens here. Hey, Nick. Let's see. Sellers is back. Throws it. We're going up to Kobe in the end zone. He caught it. He caught it. He caught it.
Awesome.
Oh, my gosh. Texas High's in overtime right now. They just scored on 4th down. It appeared to be Kobe Webster deep in the end zone.
So it's 35-35?
Yeah.
It's 28-27 or 35-34. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They got to make the field goal.
Oh my Lord!
How fun is that going to be if they win, though?
I'm telling y'all, I told y'all they were probably the best 4 seed in the state of Texas.
Yeah.
This is nuts, dude. Speaking of nuts, what happened to you earlier?
I got we went helmet to helmet, and then I got dizzy. And they wanted to just be safe
Precaution.
and keep me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I passed the concussion test, so I'm straight.
Okay,
So is that why I didn't see much blue on your helmet tonight?
I mean, it's a little bit on my shoulder. I mean,
Nothing wrong with lowering that shoulder.
yes, sir.
Well, you know, they told me they get him a new helmet every week.
Yeah, when you hit people that hard, sometimes you take the worst end.
Speaking of new helmets, y'all got a new look.
Yes, sir. We got the Grove on it, and then we got this part. Yeah. In the back, Beach, Texas.
Oh, got the MVP sticker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, earned, not given.
I like the Beast Texas.
Sir.
Hey, your boy might have one of these on the way with the gold visor.
Looks like a lot
man,
of
what
paint
size
off
helmet you
that
wear?
one.
A medium. You wear a medium helmet?
Yep.
Hey.
Well, another great night for the Hawks.
Sir.
Going to get to play next week. Has Coach shared with y'all when and where yet?
Well, sold off on that. We'll let Coach talk about it. So tell me, was tonight kind of how special is to play at home first round playoff game?
It's very unlikely that we get to play on home in the first round. It's the first time we ever hosted a playoff game here, and it just felt like a regular season game. It was energy. The atmosphere was amazing. So it's always like to play at home one last time with your boys.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You guys faced a really good running back.
Yes, sir.
Did you guys prepare defensively to try to shut that down? Because you guys did an excellent job on him. I think you contained him all night, and then really late, maybe the fourth quarter, he finally broke one. But the backups ran him down pretty quickly.
Yeah, we did a lot of scout with this offense because they do a lot of motioning with tight ends motioning and the wings motioning. So it's probably by far the most complicated offense that we win against. So kudos to them.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
Well, Nick, man, you know we're super proud of you. We've got Nick
Thank
the
you,
Truth
thank
Martin with us. Man, we'll let you get back to it. I appreciate you coming
Sir.
over, and we'll see you
having
next
me.
week, man. Best
Yes,
of
sir.
luck to you, brother.
Look forward to it.
Again.
Yes, sir.
Get you feeling better.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Marcus.
Thank you.
You good, man?
Yes, sir.
It looked like you was moving a little quicker out there tonight, but then I see you limping on the way over here. You all right?
No, I'm good. It's just a little sore.
Had you playing?
Man, we got 4-star recruit Marcus Burris working on that 5-star.
Yes, sir.
But man, tell me about tonight.
It was fun. Not many people get opportunities to come play at home, especially first round in playoffs. And we got the opportunity, and we definitely took advantage of it. And I'm just pretty grateful of the opportunity we got.
That's great, brother. Man, it looks like you're coming in to just like you're peaking at the perfect time. It really does look like you're moving faster.
Yes, sir. We worked hard during that bye week, and that helped a lot. We did a lot of conditioning, a lot of working in the weight room, and that's helping a lot. So you can see the whole team's looking faster, stronger. And that's what we got to do to go back to the state championship.
Man, that's awesome.
Go ahead, Jeff.
It looks like you played a little bit more offense tonight, and one of the plays, it looked like you almost carried the running back into the end zone.
Yeah.
But you like playing offense as well?
Yes, sir. Whatever I can do to help the team, I'm just there. I'm just trying to win another state championship because we failed to do it last year. Just got to go back and get what's ours.
I know you said you guys did a little work in the workout room. You grabbed that quarterback on one play and absolutely drug him down like a rag doll.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Hey, look like
Thank
a
you.
whiplash.
Thank you.
Marcus, what I'm impressed with is just when you get your opportunity to go on offense, I enjoy watching you. You're a big dude to move the way you do, man. You look good out there. You
Thank you. Thank you.
Being that community had been through a little bit of tragedy, did you get to share any words with any of the other players?
Yes, sir. I told them that I was sorry for the loss, and that's sad, especially coming into the playoffs, something you got to focus on. And my heart goes out to them. I'm sorry that they couldn't get the win tonight, but that's just sad, man. I don't know what I would do if I was in that position.
Yeah.
Well, man, best of luck. Next week, put in a hard week of work, and we will see you next week, man.
Yes,
Game
sir.
time, brother.
Thank
Proud
you.
of you, man.
Thank you.
Good job, Marcus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Go Serge.
Appreciate it, brother. Sergio, man. Another big game.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I think you took offense to that guy picking that ball off on you in the first play because they were driving and you made what I thought was a really key play to stop them from going in on a touchdown. 4 plays later, I think you guys popped it and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, we just tried to shut him out the first half. I mean, we tried to shut him out the whole game, but, things happen.
You guys played really well.
Thank you.
Well, man, I say this all the time. People are like, who's the guy they can't lose? I started the year, it was Ben. I still feel like it's Ben, but I'm like, man, Sergio is that dude. You know what I mean? Me and you talk about it at the office all the time. Like, Sergio is that dude.
Yeah.
And I see big things for you, man. I look for a huge postseason out of you. What do you have tonight? How many touchdowns do you have? I know you had your pick.
And then just one touchdown.
Yeah,
Craig said it would have been a pick 6 if he'd have caught it. Craig had 7 career yards.
Maybe I would have had him block it for me.
I was known for intercepting it and then fumbling it right back.
And it happens.
Well, great, man. So, tell me about preparation. This is another state championship run for you. What does weeks look like in playoff?
Obviously, that's the ultimate goal, but we just take it week by week. Look at the person next up, and then we'll look at the people that we could possibly play the next round, and just try to get prepared for them. But mainly just every Friday, Saturday game, get ready for that.
Right, brother. Man, proud of you, man.
Hey, Sergio, I love watching you run. You beat that guy to the corner, and I thought Ben threw a great pass to you.
Perfect pass.
That was right over his reach. That was a nice play.
Oh, speaking of perfect passes.
And all right, we're in the light and it didn't come out. So sometimes the ball will come out the light and you got like a quick second to react. I never saw it.
He hit him in the face.
I think
I don't even know where it
15
hit.
yards.
I couldn't see it.
You don't have to explain to somebody that played volleyball in high school. You did a great job out there tonight.
Hey, my high school, when I left, they have not won a playoff game till tonight. That's what kind of legacy I leave.
I'm happy for them. Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, Texas High just scored. They're in overtime with a second overtime left
I heard
right
about
now.
that too. Good luck to them.
Yeah, but I like this kid, man. Appreciate that.
That's the way you got to be, man. It's all Texarkana.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, brother, hey, appreciate you coming over. We'll see you. We'll see you next Saturday or whenever you're playing. And best of luck to you, man.
Thank y'all.
Good job,
Another big game from man Sergio.
You want to get Landon real quick?
Yeah. It's the man with the 5-star All-American, the Landon Jackson. Are you going to Ohio State?
I don't know yet.
I know where he's going. I gave y'all the word.
Hey, if I start seeing the Landon Jackson, I know what time it is.
He looks good in burnt orange to me. I saw him in a burnt orange.
Well, I don't really care where he goes. I just want it to be close enough where I can go watch. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Ohio State, never been. I'll come once, but probably can't afford to come again.
How proud of you were you in the defense tonight? Because you guys came out and shut down a really good run offense tonight.
Yeah, I was really proud of our defense. I didn't know they could. Their offense was a lot better than what I expected, and I'm glad we didn't take them for granted. Else they would have did a lot better than what they did. But they have a really powerful offense, and they know how to run the ball.
Y'all did a really good job.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, sorry, I was looking at this real quick. Texas High is in double overtime right now.
Yes, sir, I just saw that.
And they're up. So, man, let me tell you, another right off the bat disrupting everything they're doing. First play of the game. I mean, like, what is your mentality coming out of these things?
Man, I'm just trying to play the best I could possibly play and be the best version of myself I could possibly be, and just try to do everything as good as I could possibly do in the game. So I just go my hardest the whole time.
That's great, man. That's great.
Well, I can't imagine what that quarterback thought during the game, because, I mean, y'all had him running all night long. If it wasn't your side, it was Burris. I mean, it was up the middle. I mean, great plan that y'all put together, great execution. The execution may have been better than the plan tonight, because y'all were dominating.
Yes, sir. I was excited. Our JV was able to get a lot of playing time in the second half, and that's really gonna help us out for next season as well, because they're getting a lot more time than like other teams JVs are getting, and we're just going to be even better in the future.
I enjoyed watching when they try to run away from you. Marcus really showed out and broke through the line. He made some great plays in the backfield.
Yes, sir. I was proud of him.
So, man, just another state championship run. How does the mentality change week to week as this goes?
Just honestly, I feel like this season in the playoffs we're going 10 times harder than we did last year and the year before. And the coaches are just like making sure we know in our head, like, we're not like owed anything. We're not guaranteed to make it the state championship game again, and just play every game like it's our last week, because it honestly could be.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a lot of connections in Dallas. A guy named Jerry Jones. You may know him, but I'm going to try to get you guys up there hopefully next week.
Man, if you ever need to negotiate with Jerry, call me. All right, I'm a master negotiator. He ain't got nothing on me. Anyway. All right, man. Hey, proud of you, man. Hey, real quick before you go, I want to give a shout-out to Landon. Last Saturday, Tony and myself, along with the camera crew, went out to New Boston and here and watched some Little League players play. Man, you signed the ink out of the Sharpie. Signing socks and dirty socks, shoes. He was signing shoulder pads that they had to turn back in after the game.
Signing kids.
Yeah, man. It's signing bare arms. This is nuts, man.
I enjoyed watching the reaction from the kids.
That's what it's all about.
And you know, we know you don't have to do stuff like that, so we appreciate you. We know the kids in the community appreciate it.
Hey, and I'm a hype builder, so like, when you make it and you're like, dude, I need a hype man. Holler at your boy. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be the hype. Not Arkansas, they dang sure don't have a hype man. Alabama, they have a dude, he's on staff to be the hype man on the sideline. Like, how do you get that job? Let me be that guy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I heard that's what you were in Spring Hill over there by the Gatorade.
Go look at the books. I keep telling y'all, go look at the books. You may be surprised at what you find.
Hyping up the ice in the Gatorade. Get cold in there. Get cold.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, you'll be surprised. Go look. But anyway, brother, appreciate it, man.
Great game.
Man. Great game. Another great game.
Enjoy it.
Good job, man.
So thank y'all for coming out.
Ben?
Yeah. Man, what's up?
So, I'm excited. Ready for round 2, ready for 5 more weeks.
Love it. Tell me how preparation changes from week to week on another state championship run for you.
Oh, there's a lot of things we need to fix, moving forward. But I was proud of the way offense and defensively they dominated. So, we're just going to fix some stuff and just take it day by day and work hard and hopefully close the gap this year in state championship.
Love it. You told me right after Carthage came on, said this will be the last time we lose.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that kind of confidence. Where does that come from? And, you were obviously the better team tonight. Competition will obviously stiffen up week by week.
There's 2 ways to go about a loss. Early on in the season, you can use it as confidence, or you can let it destroy you. And after that loss, the older guys, we grouped up together and we're like, this is the last time we're losing. And we've worked really hard since that, and we're just ready to move forward and just keep scratching off wins and earn another week with each other.
Yeah.
How proud of you of the younger guys that came in and were able to move the ball and get some touchdowns and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I loved it. That was super special. You know, they give us a great look on scout team, like in practice every week, and a lot of those were JV guys that were really young. So it was really exciting. You know, look at the future and see that they were going to be all right, and you know, to see a lot of our good friends ball like that. It was cool to see.
Ben, when you come out there, and if I'm not mistaken, that might have been your first pass of the game. You threw an interception. I was proud of you. After that, you shook it off and made every play that was available to you. That pass to Sergio over in the corner, I done mentioned it to him. That was perfect, man.
So Sergio did mention if you could keep the ball out of the lights, he'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah, that was Jalen, but yeah, you know, that was actually an audible call. There's no corner on Sergio, so Sergio was just like, hey, there's no one on me. So now audible did, and I guess he threw it in the light.
That one up, didn't he?
They were talking about what great hands it is, or what do you say? Great. Y'all were talking about the great pass you threw to him, and I was like, speaking of great passes, and he's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Went straight to explain it.
Yeah, he don't drop those.
Because it hit you in the face.
Yeah.
I say let's keep this interview going on with Ben for about another 30 minutes because Coach is wet and he's over here freezing.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Well, man, love having you over. Great to see you, and best of luck next week. We'll be with you.
Thank you. Sounds
All
good,
right,
brother.
Good job, Ben.
Thank you.
Guys, we have huge news. Looks like it unverified, but looks like it just went final. Texas High upsets.
It's a big win,
Number
man.
5 ranked Lufkin.
That's a pretty big
in
win.
double overtime.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
I did say they were the toughest 4 seed in 5A, but I still thought they were going to play a perfect game.
Well, they just
did. They did.
To go into overtime and take them out. That's awesome.
Mitchell Razorback Billy is going
Coach,
nuts
we
right
were
now.
stalling out as long as we could because we knew you were a little wet from the
Are you still wet?
Gatorade bag.
Hey, they might have got about 5 ounces on me, guys. I was
Are you
jumping.
done?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Come on, we got a coach next to
That
me.
better job.
That man said he's used to this getting dumped on.
Their pursuit was pretty good though, but I was like, bro, it ain't good enough. I'm from Huntsville.
Somebody
I hit
said
the
it looked
corner,
like you
boom.
lost a step.
Yeah, I did. There ain't no doubt.
Jay had just mentioned you lost a
Yeah, I said he may have lost a step since high school.
Yeah. There's a few LBs on here.
Well, Coach, man, you know, it went exactly as expected tonight. I've asked some of the kids, you know, how's preparation change week to week in the playoffs? We genuinely don't know. You know, tell us what it looks like for you.
Man, it was cool. It was a lot of the same. You know, we added some wrinkles. We didn't want to show, you know, a whole lot more tonight, but we've added some stuff. And then the conditioning went up big time because our last 4 games, we're pulling a lot of starters at halftime. And when you do that, you haven't played a full game. And so we ran the dog out of them the last 2 weeks. Last week, they ran like they ran this summer, and I think they were ready to get back to football this week. Yeah. And we finished football practice, and we conditioned them again because we thought we might have to pull them again. And that's a disadvantage when you had an off week and 3 games in a row. So now we're going into next week and hadn't had to play 4 quarters for 5 weeks. It's tough, but you want to get all the kids in, and then you don't want to, you know, run up a score on an opponent. So it's fine. I think we handle it the best we can. That they did a great job of killing themselves this week, though. They did their part.
Well, Marcus mentioned how y'all did some extra conditioning and how that helped them get through and be so dominant tonight. So kudos to y'all to push them a little bit during that bye week because, I mean, based on what Marcus said, it definitely was part of the difference.
I enjoyed the look on Marcus's face when he mentioned it.
Yeah. He's probably put his head down again. He'll relive a moment in a minute.
How proud of you are your defense come out here and hold a pretty good rushing team to probably, I don't know, maybe 100 yards rushing, and then to turn around and have some of the younger players come in and play really well as well.
That was the coolest thing, both of them. I mean, I thought we played really good defense, and then, you know, our last 2 scoring drives, those were freshmen and JV kids, every one of them except for Jalen, you know, quarterback, and again a couple of interior linemen. But watching them and with so many of them rotate in and have success, that's fun for them. They bust their butts. It's fun for their families to get to see them do that, and then it's a glimpse at the future too, you know, playing against a playoff team. So that was fun.
Coach, was that the Kelly? He's a freshman, right?
Yep.
He got called up to varsity as a freshman? That's awesome.
He runs well. He ran hard all year. The coaches bragged on him. We brought up 3 freshmen, and he's one of them. And we're excited about him.
Is that Donnie Case?
Yep.
Oh, well, that makes
He's
a lot
got
of
some
sense.
junk
All right.
in the trunk, and he's built different than TK. You know, TK was a little guy, and he has a lot of strength behind him. He's going to be a good one. I think he's going to be similar to, like a TJ Cole that we had a few years ago.
Right. Any idea where you might play at next week?
I think we're going to be locked in at the Star at 4:30 on Saturday. We'll play a second game there. It was 100% earlier. They confirmed it. The guy that runs the stadium there. So we're in a great venue. It says there's 50% chance of rain at the end of next week, and we don't have to worry about it. We get to go play in the nicest facility in the state. So
I don't like being cold anyway.
I think
need you to talk him into letting our game day set in there, though.
Yeah. We can ask that.
For me, one of the best things about the night was the honor that you guys did to Community High School. You want to speak on that just a little bit?
Yeah, just so many things, that I thought we tried to do a good job of, because they've been through the ringer, and our kids wanted to, pray with them at the end of the game and just mix up and wish them well. They're in a good spot right now. Not what's happened past 2 weeks, but 2 years in a row, these are two of the best years in school history. They're building a $65 million high school that opens next fall, and they're pulling kids from Rockwall and all those surrounding cities right now around the Metroplex. And I think that place, in a few years, it's funny, this week everybody's like, where's Nevada Community at? Yeah. And I think in a few years everybody's going to be like, that was that place. And then, they came here and they were real complimentary. I mean, I think that's part of the reason they were excited to come here is they want to build that thing into something special. And he gave us compliments, their superintendent, their principals, but I thought our kids from all the different groups did a good job of honoring them and trying to make them feel special and good. And their kids play with class, and their coaches were too.
I just thought it was a really special
moment
man. To have
first class move.
The game with everybody.
Yep.
Coach, man, you look really cold. We're cold as well. We're going to let you get back to it. Right. We will see you at the Star 4:30 on Saturday, baby.
How about that,
Jerry Jones, I'll see you there.
We got another quarterback right here, right?
Oh yeah.
They're looking at Kaepernick. They can. Yeah, here he goes right here, baby. There. Don't do it. I love it.
I just had to show Dak up a little bit.
See y'all. See you, man.
All right, great win. Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
Man, plus
he didn't look quite as athletic doing it as.
No, you didn't look near as near as athletic as Dak.
I think it looked rather hot.
Yeah. Man, what an exciting first night of playoff football. Sitting here, Pleasant Grove, big win. Tigers pull off probably the biggest upset in the state.
Yeah. I'm excited. When I first saw the overtime deal, and I guess I thought it said final, but I'm glad it didn't. But for them to pull that off, absolutely incredible. Super excited
Guys,
for their program.
I'm ecstatic for them. That is a huge win for that program.
That's
awesome.
usually how it starts. Somebody can come in and get a big win and just ride that wave and run deep into the playoffs and possibly even to a state championship.
Because you know that the other two teams, they'd watched film on Lufkin.
Yeah.
They hadn't watched film on Texas
Exactly.
High.
Yeah.
So those other two schools are already a week behind. And so, I mean, and Texas High is excited. I'm excited to see how deep they can go.
And the the film that Lufkin watched on Texas High from last week's game probably had him a little worried.
Well, I tell you this, it's no joke with that division they're in. With beating Lufkin, they really do have a chance to go to state.
Yeah.
And they happen to be in this, and I'm not meaning if they wouldn't be in any region, but that particular region, like Lufkin was that dude.
Yeah.
And Texas High has a real deal chance. We're not talking. Sometimes you get a win, you're going to run into some school you just can't beat. Lufkin was that school.
They're going to knock each other off in the other one.
Yeah. But they're in a bracket where they legitimately can get to that Final Four.
What's really weird is you guys are going to sit here and act like I didn't tell a story of David and Goliath before the show started. So I
remember telling you, hey man, you should probably bring something like that up.
You did. But I was like, let me say it.
Yeah, you did say, let you say it.
But
like I've been saying all week, they are the best 4 seed in 5A football. Did I not say it? Somebody say I didn't say it.
I said it, but you was like, let me say it.
All right, it's cold. Congratulations. Pleasant Grove, Arkansas High, Texas High, all Texarkana schools win.
Did you mention Foreman?
Foreman was over pretty early. They're not a Texarkana school.
Hey, it's covered by
Close
game
enough.
day. Covered by game day.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we tell them, Craig, because I'm cold.
We are out of here.